It is a busy morning here in Kingston, Ontario at the K-Rock Centre on She Day. Rachel Homan, I don't think she's lost a game this month going back to provincial. She's taking on Alberta. It's Quebec and Saskatchewan. Both those teams coming in with 1-0 records, picking up victories yesterday. Team Canada taking on Team Nova Scotia over on Sheet C. So much experience on Team Nova Scotia. And our feature matchup, Manitoba, BC on Sheet D. There's a look at Jennifer Jones, Kelly Scott, shaking hands. It's time to meet the teams. Brought to you by Ford, proud partner of the Canadian Curling Association for 19 years.
Hi, I'm Jennifer Jones from Team Manitoba. At lead is Dawn Askin, second is Jill Officer, at third is Caitlin Laws, and we curl at the St. Vital Curling Club in Winnipeg.
Hi, I'm Kelly Scott, the skip of Team BC. Our lead is Sarah Wozni, second, Sasha Carter, third, Gina Schrader, and we curl out of the Kelowna Curling Club.
It is day 2 of the Scotties and the first morning draw of the week so far. Myself, Kathy Gauthier, very excited to bring you all the coverage this morning. There you see the rock colors, Manitoba, the red stones, BC, the yellow stones. It was Jennifer Jones winning the draw to begin the match. That means she has the hammer, and kicking things off this morning for British Columbia is lead Sarah Wozni. And Kathy, once again, it seems with Kelly Scott, it doesn't matter who's on her team. A new look this year, Sarah Wozni throwing the lead stone. She still always finds a way to find success.
Well, she sure does. And for Sarah, an import from Manitoba to BC to play with Kelly Scott. Numbers were not good yesterday. Sarah at 10 and amongst all leads, and it's tough. It is her first Scotties, even though the rest of her team is very experienced. Needed to get those nerves out. Expect much better numbers from her today. And what a great start.
Our first look at Dawn Askin, lead stones for Team Manitoba.
You saw the call by Jennifer, wasting no time. She knows her opponent, she knows her team really well and what they can do. Looking for the corner guard.
It's all there.
Yes, it is.
Coming down now, it's all in. Hi, girl.
Kathy, both these teams with so much experience. What's the game plan for both teams?
Well, it's pretty simple. They know each other. For Manitoba, some great numbers from the front end. Build on that strong performance and turn a history around at skip. Jennifer needs to play really well today. For BC, their numbers not so good at the front end. Need to be a little bit better. And for Kelly Scott, she's had Jennifer's number. Needs to have her number again today.
The game plan brought to you by World Financial Group, helping families have better financial futures.
You know, there are great rivalries in any sport, and in curling you play the same teams over and over again on the circuit, but this is one matchup that really has a lot of history behind it, and it's always great for the fans because we always get a great game.
Maybe a hair sticker in the middle here?
Yeah, so yeah.
Kathy, you talked about those rivalries and maybe some athletes maybe getting your head a little bit. You look to golf, of course, the Tiger Woods, Phil Mickelson, when they go head-to-head. Was there anyone when you played that you really had a hard time with?
Well, really appropriately, it was Sandra. It was a run for us against her a lot in 92 when we won. Sandra wasn't a factor. 93, Sandra won. 94, we lost the finals to Sandra. 95, we played her in the 1-2 game and won that one. It was a back and forth, and you know, on one hand, you're frustrated with an opponent like that because they just seem to be in your way all the time. But on the other hand, you knew that you had to play extremely well. It brings out the best in you. It made us a better team for sure.
3. Bit of room now, guys. A little higher than 2.5. Out. Yeah, bring it. Hard line. Hard line. Keep it coming. Real hard, guys. Come on, go, go, go. All you can. Keep going. Hard. Go, 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 go. Okay.
There's that finish at the end. We are on the same sheet that we brought both of the games to you yesterday. That is Delta, the outside sheet. And it does have some funny little spots in it. Once it starts to go, it really does go. But an opportunity, because that guard did not finish properly, for Jill to get to that shot stone.
Whoa!
Kathy, how much curl have we been seeing thus far?
A lot. You know, you're looking at 3 to 4 feet in some spots, but it's so weight sensitive. If you throw big weight, it doesn't move at all.
Yellow Dawn.
And you can see that Jill just had a little bit more weight than she had been asked for, and that's that straightness. You have to be good to the stick with the weight that is called.
Okay.
Yeah. What do you think for this side?
4.5.
Yeah. Like, whereas hers is maybe a 5?
This way 5, yeah.
We swept it all the way
Yeah.
to 5, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just a bit of a conversation,
Yep.
thinking about the paths that the rocks have gone down so far. Don't forget the teams both do get to practice before, but that does not mean that each part of the sheet has been worn down
Bit of
equally.
room now. 7.
What you do in your
Clean,
pregame
both
practice is
lines.
entirely
Clean,
up to you.
Yep. Hard. 6. Hard. 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 Keep going. Hard, guys. Go. Hard. Okay, wool line.
And they'll bring that rock into the 8-foot. And for now, it's
5-1.
BC line 2.
Well, they're calling hard when there was still about 3 feet of space or 2 feet of space. They knew that it was going to have that big finish. And here's where it goes. Watch the rock in that line. As the weight comes off, it finishes. You heard Kelly say, whoa for line. Did not want it to come out the other side.
Hard. Real hard, Caitlin.
Hard, Caitlin.
Hard.
Okay, Julia.
Okay, Joe.
And the good news is, opens up the front. The bad news is, BC now with 3 yellow stones in the house.
You're right, Brian, but the big thing for Manitoba was what Jill did, which was opened up that front with last rock. Jennifer wants to make sure that she has a pretty decent shot to get to shot.
Yes. Yeah. It is my eye. Okay. Just a 3.
Nice and tight, guys.
2.5.
Wall line.
Okay.
Wall line.
Not quite there, Carl.
Okay, whoa, then just let
Whoa.
it sit. Sit, baby. Those are curling. Okay.
Nice throw.
Hack. Okay.
I threw here and not quite here in practice, but it was moving in a new spot, so.
Great year for Caitlin. Had the opportunity, was actually forced into the circumstances with Jennifer being off, with Isabella, and also with her knee surgery to skip. Gave her a really different perspective skipping in women. Was very happy to have Jennifer back, who did a great job calling and throwing last stone herself.
Go.
And here she'll make the hit and flip behind cover. You have to think, too, though, with her junior resume, that for Caitlin, it wasn't really over her head that much.
Definitely not over her head, but she did say that she found a lot of difference between juniors and women's, the complexity of the shots and the need to do different sorts of things to get shot. She's a lovely touch thrower.
Maybe that's why I didn't think I had to sweep it, because I thought it was gonna, clunk, line up.
I don't know. I think it could go over the top. I think you gotta move it anyway, right?
Yeah.
Just a bit concerned that it might jam.
Do you like a 9? 9?
Kathy, this is a case where maybe that drag effect comes into play depending on how she hits the stones?
Well, for sure. The stones are literally frozen, and so if you have some room, the challenge for Gina is that it's not even a matter of where they can hit it because of the guard out front. She just needs to hit the little piece that she can see.
Follow this red here.
Okay.
Good.
And they do avoid the jam.
Nice shot, Gina.
That's great. I know
Good
it.
throw.
You don't have
Nice
all.
shot.
Pretty
Good girl.
high. Okay, so a little less.
Yep.
8-6.
Okay.
girl. Good. Nice weight.
Sorry, I thought
Straight
it was
on that
jump.
side. Oh, yeah.
Good girl.
This Rose.
And now we get our first look at Kelly Scott as she prepares to throw her stone. If you were following our coverage, Kathy, as we were both there at the Scotties in Red Deer, and it seemed the flu hit the entire field, including some of the broadcasters as well. And I don't know if anyone was hit worse than BC, yet a lot of credit. They battled hard and made it all the way to that final.
You and I had a little bit of a chat with Kelly last night, Brian, and they got a little bit scared last year. That one game, they were down to 3 players. Kelly was sitting on the end board, and they talked to the officials when they got here this week and said, are you going to do something different to prevent that? Will you ask teams to, fist pump or elbow smash or body slam or whatever?
That'd be entertaining, actually.
And the officials really said, it's up to you as players and individuals. No one will think any less of you if you'd like to do something else, but it is your call. And so they are shaking hands, some of the teams, and it's just about, hand sanitizer and washing your hands a lot. It's not something that we've dealt with a lot, but in the last couple of years, and at every provincial championship this year, there was a lot of illness.
But I think covering this sport and watching these women compete, I don't think there's any greater show of sportsmanship than there is when it comes to curling. When it comes to even moving rocks by accident, bumping rocks, or making the right call, they always do a great job amongst each other.
I don't think so.
Same as yesterday's game.
I would think,
I think so.
Well, no advantage
They
for
need 8
Jennifer to
foot.
hit that stone at the top anymore. Knows that she'll have to draw on her second one.
It just forces her into that run back, that's all. So. Okay. Go.
Jennifer was the player on her team that did throw the draw to the button and win that last rock advantage, so feeling probably very confident with draw weight.
Pretty close.
Broom.
Early again. Broom, top 8, top 4. Broom, top T, top clean it. T, top 4. Yeah, line only. Yep. Broom.
We're going right around this.
Deep.
Sit. Sit.
And this one will settle, touching a bit of the back 8 for shot stone.
Okay. I thought that would be good there.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys.
I didn't think it was that deep.
No, I don't think
Sorry, I thought that would be good there. What'd you get?
14-1.
Yeah, I thought so. A little faster than I thought. Sorry. It's not bad. At least it stayed for shot.
Yeah.
Kathy, for those at home that don't understand the numbers, 14-1, what are they talking about?
They're splitting between the hog lines. That's the stopwatch from one hog line to another. Teams often will go to that because it takes away whether a player slides hard and pulls back. The splits that players do is a bit of advice for the sweepers, but if it doesn't take into consideration how hard you're kicking. So between the hog lines, it's standard for everyone. It's very, very quick. 14.1. If you time from the hog line to stop, you're looking at almost 25-second ice. Goes forever.
So hit the timer right there.
Yep.
Got a bit of line. Line's pretty good.
Line's good.
8.
Still
line's
room.
Good. Whoa.
You can go to the red.
Yeah, we're to the red, Gina.
Yeah,
Right
just let it
back to
curl
it.
up.
It's
You
good.
And I got
middle line yet.
1440 on my stopwatch, Kathy.
Middle line yet. Yeah, okay, go. Yep.
T.
Yep. T. Yep. Go.
And that one settles nicely. It'll be back 4, but buried for shot.
Good.
Great.
Nice weight.
Yeah.
Nice shot.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Good end, guys.
Yeah, we really got an 8 right out of your hands. So you obviously did that very
Stayed an 8.
consistent.
Did you get a hog-to-hog on her? 4.5. Okay. You need button, guys. So.
They agree with you, Brian. Look at you.
I could run a stopwatch. Up for a raise now.
I thought that would have been closer. Sorry.
Yeah,
I thought it would have been better too.
Final stone here in 1 for Jennifer Jones, Team Manitoba,
Line's
hoping to
good.
follow Kelly Scott's path
Line's
down.
pretty good. Yep.
A chance
Sweeper
for 1.
T, line's good. It's all you. Broom. All you, just sweeper T.
T-line.
Clean
Line's
it.
good.
To it. Can't hurt it. Yep.
Line's good.
Yep.
And this time the skipper is perfect as Team Manitoba draws in for the single and picks up one on day 2 of the Scotties. One of the great stories of this year's Scotties is Team Nova Scotia, as Marianne Arsenault, Kim Kelly, Colleen Jones, and Jen Baxter are back taking on Team Canada this morning, Kathy.
Want a chance here early in this game for a deuce. Needs to draw, needs a piece of the 8-foot. She does, already line 1.
That looks like 20.
They kicked things off last night with a tough loss against Quebec. It was a back-and-forth game.
Well, Colleen is having fun out there, and that is really awesome to see her back.
Nice shot, Marianne.
And a nice shot indeed. There is the 2, so it's a 2-0 lead for Nova Scotia over Team Canada and Heather Nettowin early on. And we bring you back to our feature matchup here at the K-Rock Center on Sheet D. It is Manitoba and BC. And in the first end, it was Kelly Scott doing the job she needed to do, forcing Manitoba to 1. So it is BC with hammer here in 2.
On the red rock at the top of the 4-foot thrown. On the very first one, Kelly countered with the corner guard, and so this is Dawn trying to play the tight guard.
No.
There's a good shot there of Jennifer Jones kneeling on those knees and calling the shot. We were talking about knee surgery, Kathy. In curling, is that maybe one of the toughest injuries to come back from?
Well, I think it really is. I know that in my career when I had problems with my knee and had gone to see a sports medicine clinic, one of the things that they said is that so much emphasis is placed on the delivery. You know, is it the tuck delivery? Is it the flat foot delivery that causes more knee damage? And in fact, one of the things that he had said to me is it's the actual motion of squatting to get into the hack and squatting down to look at the line, as we saw Jennifer do. Our knees are just not made for that up and down motion. And so there's a lot of orthoscopic knee surgery that's been done by a lot of these players. You'd see a lot of these players wearing braces. It's a really tough sport on knees, and at some point you do need to have knee surgery, and the question is, how well can you come back? Jennifer arguably has come back extremely strong.
And she had what, problems with her MCL?
ACL, I think it was.
It was ACL, yeah, okay. I remember too a guy you could bring up, Reed Carruthers, who had serious knee problems and actually reinvented not only the knee but his slide as well, from the tuck to the straight up form that a lot of people use.
Well, he had to. A lot of tuck deliveries, once they start taking things out of your knee, don't allow you to go up in that motion, and so Reed did make that huge conversion and wound up winning very quickly thereafter. So a ton of work on his part to get back into shape.
Hard line. Keep her going. Hard.
And of course, we'll see him and Jeff Stoughton at the Briar in Edmonton.
We will. Your home stomping grounds.
Yes, looking forward to it. Covered the Olympic curling trials in 2009 there, and now a Briar.
You get nose. Okay. Even if you just bounce it. 9.
And Kelly needs to move some stones. Those guards are in good places, and they're so far out. They're so long. Not good run back stones.
No, clean. Clean room. No.
Close.
No, we're going early. Yep. Shot, Sash.
In, Sarah. Good shot.
Good shot.
9, Kelly.
And some other scores this morning. Ontario, Alberta, blanking the first.
Aim.
You see Moore still has the hammer in that one. And Saskatchewan taking on Team Quebec. Same situation there. Allison Ross still with hammer.
We're just looking at Sasha. Really great combinations on both teams between the second and the skip. Some great longevity and history. Jill and Jennifer going back to that 94 championship. They won the 95 Canadians. Really great support for Jennifer all the time, not only in her shot making, but just being there for her in every possible way. And when you look at the BC team, you've got Sasha and Kelly, former Manitoba residents, spent a lot of time together there. Sasha moving to BC, and again, she plays that role on the team as Gina Schrader has left, had children come back, is there not only for her shot making, but also for that so important support for the skip.
Room.
Close.
other way. Yep, yep, yep. Yep. Hard, 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 hard. Hard. Sorry. Okay, good. 10-3.
Yeah, let's go.
And there's a little back before it
there,
comes
yeah.
up.
Okay.
Yeah, same as last night.
A little comment about the ice, a little back and forth. It feels like it's going, so you make the call, then it starts to back up a little bit. Often center lines are a little bit tricky that way. It is part of the joys of reading the ice for the skipper.
Close, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yes. Hard.
Really hard. Really hard. Hard, hard, hard.
Whoa, whoa, Jill, whoa.
A little quiet.
Well, a bad break. Not only does she just tick the guard, but she winds up ticking the stone behind. Brushed really hard right away. Just that rub.
I think you have a better look from your
Okay.
vantage point, Kathy. Is there a hole to get to that yellow stone between the guards, or is it?
There is, but
Really
it's
curls? Yeah.
it's really tough. There's a great angle. You can see there is a hole, but you're certainly flirting with both of the guards. So for Kelly Scott with last rock here in 2, we'll ask Gina to play to the other side. Maybe lure Jennifer away from that stone, Brian.
Quite a bit, guys.
Room.
Line's getting better. Still room.
6, 7.
Okay, bring it now. Back 8's okay.
Line's good.
Finish it. Bring it right back, guys. Finish it. Far as it'll go. Right over, right back. Come on. Go, go, go.
Wazzy and Carter, a
Go,
good scrub
hard,
here,
go,
and
go, 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 go.
that rock
Good.
partially tucked. BC lies 2.
Like here, or
Okay.
maybe here.
I think here's better.
Like here.
Yeah.
10, 10 and a half.
Just asking for a little bit more weight. They initially thought they would throw it down, but with that hole between those stones, keeping in mind the more weight you throw, the straighter it stays on this ice, more predictable.
Yeah.
So we'll see if
Whoa.
Caitlin Laws can find the hole.
No, 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 no. It's not. No, 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 no. Okay.
And she does.
She sure does. And appears to be shot.
Good, Cal.
Sorry, Caitlin, on your first one.
Was that big?
That one? No, that
Oh,
was
I
good.
didn't think it was.
10-3.
Okay.
Is that much behind it.
I
Yeah.
agree.
Yeah.
10.
Okay.
Get rid of it. Take Joe's,
I thought it threw the personal
take
pain.
Joe's 3.
Okay.
Okay.
No.
10.
No.
Maybe 9, 8.
Clean.
Whoa.
No. Clean. Not nose.
Whoa.
Just clean. Just clean. Whoa.
Apparently there's a lot of room between those guards.
Go, Gina. Okay.
This doesn't
For
seem
the
to be-
record, I did ask you.
You did.
Good girl, Gina. 10-1.
Touchy.
Yeah. Touchy if you're at a full, I think, hey? Yeah.
Just a really nice reference to how well you have to throw it to get through that hole. If you're back at all, it's not going to come up.
Done? 10.
Okay. Did you get Kales?
10-3.
10 once again is that timed number between hog to hog.
Yeah, that's a pretty average weight that a lot of the women's teams throw as a regular hit weight between the hogs. Men, you would expect to see the numbers a little bit higher, but women typically, most teams throw a 10 as just an average weight.
Whoa. Up, up. Clean it. Up, up.
Little roll over. That's fine.
Straight on that side.
Yeah. Good, Jen. Nice weight, Jen.
And the difference now, not shot stones, so
Correct.
good opportunity now.
Nice throw.
Yeah, I didn't quite have it all. It didn't look good from the other end, but I thought we still had to hit that one.
Yeah, I
That's
agree.
only half open.
Yeah.
So you understand the choices for Jennifer. Only can see a piece of that Gina Schrader draw that is partially behind, was able to see all of the other one. It's about making sure that your opponent doesn't score more than the deuce. That's why she made the hit, even though she knew she was not likely to get shot. So a chance for Kelly Scott now.
What I find so incredible, Kathy, is the consistency of both these teams. Kelly Scott, her 4th consecutive BC title, 6th trip in the last 9 years. And every time you see Jennifer Jones, it's either that Manitoba or Team Canada jersey she's wearing.
You bet. A team that puts a lot of time into this sport, throwing, practicing, traveling.
Need a big push here, a big push to try and get second shot, and they're going to come up short.
Good sweeping.
Good try.
That's a miss for Kelly.
It looks like it dives there.
While they talk things over on sheet D, we'll have a peek over on sheet A. Ontario taking on Alberta. And it looks to be 1-2 red stones counting right now. And that is the situation facing the Alberta skip from Grand Prairie, Christy Moore.
Needs to find 8 foot. You can see if she does come down to that back stone, she will be shot, but that's not what you're thinking about. You're just trying to throw it to the button. 4 foot weight.
Line's good,
She made some great run backs in her first outing yesterday. Did not win that game, but boy, was impressive.
Yep, gotta go a bit for line. Yep, hard
Talked to her
line.
at the beginning of the
Hard for
competition.
line.
She said they have no expectations. The only expectation is to have a lot of fun. Little rub there, get the roll, and it looks like she's got enough for shot stones, so there it is. She's on the board with a single. It's Alberta up 1-0 after 2. In tough against Rachel Holman, who's maybe the hottest team coming into these Scotties.
Sorry, what kind of weight?
Bumper.
Okay.
Now with that stone being a little bit short by Kelly Scott, Jennifer's now going to attempt to tap that stone back that she indicated she could see about half of. That's why she's throwing bumper.
It's good. Yes. Hard. Hard. Right to it. Hard. Hard. Quick. Hard. Clean.
Great scrubbing to get it by. And they'll remove the yellow stone.
Great brush for sure.
Yeah.
Nice shot.
Sweeping, you guys.
I was surprised I thought it would just run there.
Great brushing. Yeah, me too. I thought I was, if any, like I tried not to.
Great brushing. They swept that out of the hand. Caitlin saw that before Jennifer. I don't think she was tight. It just moves a lot.
Good. Very nice.
Wasn't down bump either.
Way more than I thought. Okay.
Yeah.
Was I tight?
And so from a chance to lie 2 on her first, now facing 3.
If anything, this should slide a bit better.
Okay.
Any difference in playing the draw or the hit here, Kathy? I guess she had both options.
You could play the hit, but if you roll out, it's for 2. And this is Kelly Scott's signature shot. She's a great draw maker.
8.
I think you can wait, guys.
We might even be 9, Gina. Hey, go then.
No.
Backing. Roll your.
They're playing option B now. They're calling 9, so it's deep. They're going to play down to that stone.
Let go hard. You look okay. You look fine. Yeah. Good throw.
No, it came down much more than they thought.
So a pair of singles early here at the Scotties on this Sunday morning.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Marianne Arsenault, skip of Team Nova Scotia. Today is Sandra Schmirler Day. Why don't you call in and make a donation for a great cause?
We are helping babies in crisis all day long, a phenomenal cause. Please pick up the phone and make the call, 1-866-210-6011, or log on sandraschmirler.org. Not a lot of phones busy there. We want to pick them up and make some money. In the meantime, an update over on Sheet C, a pair of former champions going head-to-head as Nova Scotia and Marianne Arsenault is taking on this lady, Heather Nedowin, defending champ, a hit for 2.
Well, we saw Marianne make that shot, the draw for 2 and 1. Great way for Heather to be able to bounce back by getting her own deuce here in 2.
Very nice.
And she hits, sticks, gets a piece, and there it is. We're tied up at 2 after 2 over on sheet C. Our feature matchup this morning at the K-Rock Center, Manitoba and BC. They've traded singles thus far. And it is now Jennifer Jones with hammer with action underway in 3.
I think I like this one.
This one? Okay.
You?
It's throw here.
Well, the call by Kelly Scott was to the top of the 4-foot. Sarah was a little bit short, so Jennifer still did throw that corner guard, and on her second stone, Sarah was asked to tap it straight back, but you can see that it actually split the house. And so it is wide open, and that's what Jennifer's making the play against.
Yeah, hard, 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 hard. Hard, guys. Hard. 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 Whoa. Hard. Right to it. Right to it. Right to it. Okay, Dawn, that's fine.
Okay, hey, going.
10.
Hey, buddy, how are you?
Donna's partner to Mike McEwen, another great Manitoba curler. They will get married in July of this year.
And I believe he's here watching, actually. Saw him yesterday.
It's important to have support.
Room clean.
Kathy, you talk about families and, of course, priorities and trying to juggle that with curling. You talk about Sasha Carta and Gina Schrader. Both women stepped aside to have families, then come back. You being a mom yourself and a former competitive curler, how hard is it to juggle both?
It's really tough. I think that all the curlers out here that have children would be the first to say that if you do not have a very strong support network, be that husbands, in the case of Devlin for Jill, he's here with their little girl, parents, the grandparents to the kids to take care of them. Every team goes about it differently. For Kelly, she said that, you know, Nash is at home. He's 4 now. They would have had to pay a plane ticket and a pass to get into the building. It gets very expensive. Sasha has both of her children here. They're under 2. And so when she goes home at the end of the day, back to the hotel room, there are 2 little people that are up during the night. So it is a much bigger deal than just having children at home. The ones that are here give you great support. I'm sure they would support their parents, whatever their parents do. But it is tough. It adds a whole different dimension to the sport when you're trying to compete at a high level and juggle where children need to be and really want the kids to have the best of care as well.
Kelly Scott, though, did promise us that Nash would tweet a cool picture, though, cheering on Mom, whether Nash will actually do the tweeting or Dad. Either way.
Hard line.
Get 12 foot out of it.
3-4.
You might get 12, but
Hard line.
Aren't kids at 4 tweeting by now?
Line's still good.
Hard. How much, guys? We're up to red.
Watch your rub, Gina. Yep.
Okay.
Hey.
Just a little snug.
Throw here, I think, to get the roll.
Because theirs have been running. So they're very... Whoa, no.
Just 9
No, right off. Clean.
It's not big.
Whoa. Yes. Yes.
Whoa.
Good.
That's a great shot. Not only removes the shot stone belonging to BC, but gets that little bit of a flip behind.
Coming up behind you, then.
And Manitoba with hammer here in 3, now line 2.
Behind this.
Yeah.
10.5.
10.5.
Yeah. Yeah. Clean. Clean. Roll. Right off. Right off. Right off. Good. Good throw.
Oh, sorry, Caitlin.
Hey, Caitlin, roll it away.
gets that little bit of a flip in, but still that stone is, I would say, 7/8, almost all exposed.
Kathy, we see Jennifer holding the broom, calling the shot here for Caitlin Laws. Is it, when you played, an advantage? Obviously, Jen wasn't able to compete a lot as much as usual with the injury, with having a baby leading up to a tournament like this. Is it an advantage to maybe have a little bit of time off so you feel more fresh, or would you rather have that heavy schedule going into the Scotties?
Well, I think most players would say to you that they would rather play all year and have the confidence coming into a Canadian championship like this of feeling in a routine. Jennifer did not choose to take the time off. It just circumstances in her life overtook, and so she needed to. She looks really strong. I believe her delivery is really square. She's not shaky at all with her, I'm going to call her brand new knee. She's throwing the rock really well, but there is a confidence that is gained as you play an entire season and you have those ups and downs with your team. This team has been together for a long time as we look at Gina, but so too is the Manitoba team. And I think that when you have an injury and you're off a lot, an advantage would go to the teams that have been together for a long time because they know what to expect out of each other.
Yellow will spill into the rings.
That's a lovely shot.
And when you think about things we expect this woman to compete and compete well, and she usually does when it comes to provincials and the Scotties.
She sure did, and at the Manitoba Provincials this year, very strong. No late performance as often we see. Colleen Kilgallen was the bit of a surprise in Manitoba, but she did defeat her in the 1-2 playoff quite handily, and then waited for Barb Spencer to come through the B side and defeated her quite easily as well. Not a lot of blips on the screen for Manitoba's representative this year at their provincial Scotties.
And you want consistency? How about 9 straight appearances for both her and Jill Officer?
Yeah, at the end, gotta go.
Very impressive.
Hard, fight the 4. Go! Go. Keep her going. Hard. Okay, Caitlin, nice shot.
Nice weight, Kale. Nice weight.
Nice weight, Caitlin.
What do you think?
Yeah, for 1/3. Like closer to or a little touch better? Touch better.
Yeah.
Her better?
Touch better.
Nice shot.
Sliding full of nose. Jeez.
It's nice shooting. Speed's decent there, eh?
Yeah.
And you can see that Kelly's only got about 1/3 of it, and so she's going to play the run back on her own stone.
9-5 on the nose there.
Okay.
Right on the nose.
Kelly Scott with her first here in 3.
Oh, no. Girl.
Shooter, Sash.
Needs to come up, wants the run back, and she will miss entirely.
Kick out.
Kathy, here's a look at how Kelly Scott has arrived at the Scotties, her 6th appearance in the last 9 years.
Well, in a tougher province for sure as we move on. BC gets tougher, and for Kelly, some great records, 7-2. Kati Nezovic in her final 8-7, a lot closer, but again, she came through, and that's who she played in the final. Good to see Kelly Scott back.
And speaking of close, made it all the way to the final in Red Deer last season before eventually losing to Heather Netawin, and of course, both are back here in 2013.
It's not a mystery why these same teams continue to repeat. Once you get here, we talk about the experience. It's not only the experience of being here, it's the experience of how you handle the week. You know that that roar that you just heard is something that's going to happen when you are in a province where the hometown team is playing at the same time. You have to ignore those things and play through it. You know you're going to have good games and bad games, and it's just the patience that you develop at a Canadian level that really helps teams like Jennifer's and Kelly's to be so good every year to get through their provinces and then to get to this show and do well here as well.
I'm moving.
Speaking of distractions, I know the K-Rock Center was having some problems with their speakers, and at one point during the trial yesterday, there was a sonic boom in the building, and you could hear a lot of the players on their microphones go, "Yeah, you awake now?" Yeah. All sorts of distractions that you have to deal with.
Hard, 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 hard.
Sorry. That'd stop.
It's actually
There.
so
Shoot. Pushing down.
sorry.
Oh. That's why they didn't keep going.
It's just on the roll, I think.
Well, the story that you heard Jennifer say was their concern with where those rocks are is that here's the double, and then all of a sudden you have yourself lying 2. But with the call and the 10 that she's calling, it looks
Right buried, she's going to be shot.
she looks like she's playing more the hit and the roll in front.
The double would be a plan B, per se?
Well, it seems to be with what Kelly is calling. Jennifer's concerned for sure, and Caitlin's was that the double is there.
Final stone here in 3 for Kelly Scott. Manitoba does have the hammer.
Clean, yeah.
She's facing 2 red stones.
Hard! Hard! No roll. Sit.
Good try.
And it does spill out, so now the open draw for 2.
10-3. Easy. 10-3. Close.
You can see how easily
yeah,
that
lots of
double
movement
was
on that
there.
guy.
Not as it's an easy shot, but as in terms of the line. She was playing that with a little bit more weight and hit that stone a little bit thinner so that it's a sharper trajectory. Those 2 go.
Yeah. It was one of your first one running straight, eh?
I know, and my first I thought was just because I was a 9.5, and she said it was a 9.8. So I'm like,
Okay. So it's not the weight at all.
but you know, my first I was hitting.
Let's go.
On the button for me.
So in hindsight, if they got off that rock, Kathy, maybe you make the double, but that's one of those tough calls down the stretch.
That's your plan B call. You have to make that decision pretty early.
So now final stone here in 3 for Jennifer Jones. And an open draw here for 2.
It's not moving yet.
Oh, that actually curled.
Very nice. Got a girl.
Just needed 8 foot, and she'll do better than that.
Slide, eh?
There it is, a draw for 2. The first deuce we've seen in our feature matchup on this Sunday morning, as it's now advantage Manitoba. Time for an update now on this Sunday morning, and a look at Team Saskatchewan out of the Maidstone Curling Club. And you see 2 red stones that Jill Shumay is going to try and remove with her last rock.
A little bit of a wobble there, but she had a great recovery. The PA system, we were just talking about distractions. They were making announcements and unintentionally while the curlers were throwing. She stopped, got up, regrouped.
Come on, come on, come on, come on, come
Thing to do. Very nice shot.
So she picks up her single, Jill Shumay. 1-1 tie with Quebec. Meantime, over on sheet A, I don't think there's been a hotter curler coming in than Team Ontario. They have been on fire. Rachel Holman and company, and her final stone.
On her first one, she made a big bang shot. That was the roar that you heard earlier, and that created the opportunity here for a 3 spot. Bring this crowd some happiness, maybe even 4 if she's able to stick around.
Pretty incredible, Kathy, as she makes the shot, and will just lose the shooter, but there is 3. So a 3-1 lead for Ontario after 3. Rachel Holman and her team, 20-0 coming in to the Scotties. They continue to win. They're rolling in that game, and they are our feature matchup this afternoon when it's Rachel Holman taking on Carrie Galusha from the Yukon Northwest Territories. All the coverage at 2 p.m. Eastern Time. Great look at our crew and our cameramen working hard to bring you the coverage on day 2 of the Scotties. And speaking of working hard, it was Manitoba finally grinding out a deuce, the first one in our feature matchup for a 3-1 lead over BC and Kelly Scott with action underway in the 4th.
Right on the nose.
Probably right to the nose, I think.
Like it.
Very
Fully
traditional
top
start
floor.
to this end. The rock in the 4-foot, the corner guard, the guard, and That fourth stone just thrown because of where the stone is, just playing the tap back.
You got room, maybe? Go then. You got room. Go. Tight. Okay, line's good. Disregard. Tight as it'll go, guys. Tight as it'll go. Okay, whoa. Don't stagger them. Whoa. Okay. To me, you can't throw
Or you can peel.
We either take the guards now or we don't get another chance, probably.
That's good for now.
You don't like the guards?
You don't like the guards, eh?
It's a nice chance.
I think sit on it first.
Okay.
Well, the team at the other end does not like this situation, and they have a great chance because of how they are staggered to hit one on the nose, make them both go away, open up the situation. But you heard Kelly Scott, very comfortable with the setup, wants Sasha to come down to the stone. There's lots of movement. She can get shot, maybe even tap it back to life too.
Good. 8. Right to T-line.
Kathy, how much does that decision play a factor in A, who's throwing the stone at the time, and B, the kind of game they're having, or none of those factors matter?
It all matters for sure. Your confidence in the player that's throwing the stone weighs in, but for Kelly Scott, unlike the players at the other end, just felt really comfortable. I tend to side with the three voices from the other end. You're in a situation where BC has not been particularly sharp yet this morning. They've missed some opportunities. Clear up the front. You're opening it up for yourself. There's still lots of rocks in play and lots of time to go.
I'll make sure it's the same.
With that miss, great chance for Manitoba to put some pressure on BC really, really early in this fourth end.
You got room. Go. Try to give it more. Sweep for tight.
Okay, we're top 12.
No line yet. There it goes. Yep, you
When
go.
we can.
You go. Yep. Hard. Hard.
Tight.
Hard. Hard. Go. Okay.
Great judgment from the front end. They knew right away they had to
I
go.
didn't think she'd do much more.
No, I agree. Caitlin.
They definitely read stones very well.
Feels heavier to me.
Here's the call the team had asked for on the first one. Just want to make these two go away.
Clean, yep. Clean, yep. Right up. Gotta go, right up. Hard, go.
Sasha
Go.
Carter.
Go to yellow, go.
They'll stick the shooter, but the two red will spill out.
You want the 3 first?
Yeah. Can't tap, like we wanted to freeze. We can't tap it, so short's tolerant. Go. Coming right in. So just 8 foot.
Okay.
Good communication with her sweepers to make sure that they know not only where she's playing, but the tolerance. You heard her say tolerance is to be short. Plan A, plan B.
We're tapping right now. Tapping. No, then no. Weight's good. No bounce.
No tap.
Whoa.
No line.
Whoa. Get off. Got no line, guys. And it's heavy.
It's not bad.
It's got to curl a mile. Tough one, Caitlin.
The rocks just aren't curling today.
Yeah.
Hey, Cal.
Brutal.
It was all right.
Nose, back 4.
Like bump at a rock.
Yep.
Well, the reason they're saying brutal is because if she was shorter, you heard her say her tolerance was shorter. If she's higher, it forces Kelly Scott to continue to chase. Now the way that they're lined up, great opportunity for BC to get to shot stone and even roll their shooter behind the corner.
Low line.
Gina Schrader, 92% so far this morning.
Line's pretty good.
Got room still.
Well, and all those victories for Kelly Scott. Gina was a huge part of that. Made lots and lots of really big shots at the right time.
Hard for line.
And they need one right now.
Go, go, go.
It's over curling.
Just lost line, hey? I thought weight was really close.
No. No. We barely touched it, so I can't imagine.
Okay.
They are not
Frozen's
shot,
okay.
as you
Here's
see.
good.
Manitoba still lying 1.
Okay, so I'll give you a couple feet left.
Yeah.
As Caitlin Laws delivers, we have a look now over on sheet C.
That line's good.
Team Canada
Okay, let it go,
playing the red stones, Nova Scotia the yellow stones, and it looks like Heather Nedwin has a touch shot here for 3. Looks like though she's playing big weight with that broom.
Well, that's the sheet that we're actually right behind. She does have a wide open shot. You can see there is space between the line and that guard, so she's just looking to throw regular, easy weight.
That'd be around that ton number we talked about.
Yeah, for sure.
Board.
Just slide off, Gina.
No,
Did
she's
you
talking
get
about
much?
board, so that would be closer to 11.
I got
11
just
and a half.
a touch of space.
Easy weight.
Heather Nedwin in her opening game had a good battle with New Brunswick. Came through with a victory. And a big scrub now out of her hand. Got to get it by the guard, and she will. Make the hit, and she will. And the crowd likes that. 3 for Team Canada, and a 5-2 lead after 4.
On our feature sheet, Caitlin Stone was a guard out front. Kelly now not happy with the setup out front, asking Gina to move those stones, open up the front as much as she can.
No, off now.
Oh, step.
Yeah. Yeah. Shooter, Sarah. Shot.
Nice shot.
Very nice result. Wow.
That's a great shot. That is a great shot.
Way to go, Gina. Looks better all of a
Objective
sudden.
for sure is to move a
the
couple of
weight.
those stones around, moves the top 2 red ones, but also gets fortunate to get that stone that was at the edge of the forefoot.
The lady like trying to
I
just
think those
sit.
help the heart rate of your skip, don't they?
No question about that. She's much happier.
Yeah, I don't mind that.
Firm.
Yeah, let's make it.
This should run, I think, eh, guys?
Yeah.
After Jennifer just off nose and the double and everything goes. Would leave her lying 3.
No.
Whoa.
Clean.
Whoa.
Not a rush to it, but they spilled them both. It is Manitoba lying 2, BC, of course, with hammer.
Go straight.
Nice, Jen.
Yeah.
So straight. Yeah.
Just like that. And like I said it, and I'm like, oh God. Just a hair back, eh? But so doesn't do anything.
I thought you back, but then
I know,
got it too.
I know.
But yeah, I just ran.
So straight.
But in my head, I'm like, okay, anywhere from half a rock is fine.
Yeah.
So very nice.
I feel like it's a little bit of a run out to start with.
Yeah, I agree.
Kathy, since Caitlin has joined the team, how have you seen the relationship develop between her and Jennifer?
Well, it's very strong, and a lot of that has to do with the confidence that Jennifer has in Caitlin, not only in her shot making, but also in, you'll see that Caitlin will come down anytime that there are rocks in play, and so she's giving support to Jennifer in her thinking as well. Jennifer calls a very aggressive game, and so there's always lots of angles, and Caitlin is very much there for her to walk through those things, and I think that it makes them both a better player because they're both more confident when they're throwing the rock from the half.
Good weight. Nice weight. Great weight.
Very
It's
nice.
a struggle
weight.
with where
I
to
know,
put the
a foot
broom.
heavier, I think we would have been fine for line.
Great weight.
It didn't run on you, that one.
No, it didn't. I thought early we had plenty of room, and then the sweeping weight, it gets so much more finish.
Roll right in front, Jill, would be awesome.
Okay. Let's go, Jen.
Awesome.
Yeah. Like an 11, I think. Caitlin threw here and it jumped, but I'm just going to think it grabbed. I don't know.
Yeah, okay.
I think it should run. You guys?
Yeah, I think so.
Kathy, interesting graphic off the top, and we talked about numbers. Kelly Scott thus far 75%, and this woman right here at 96% so
Jennifer's
far this
having
morning.
a great game, and that's one of the keys is to just put that past history of their rivalry behind and just go out and do your own thing, and she's certainly doing that.
Officer and Askin trying to hold that line.
That's fine.
And there it is. Manitoba lying 3 with 1 rock to come.
Thought you guys had it.
I was thinking after I threw one down there, and it just came nice. Like it curled, but didn't.
I thought they were going to have it. Hold it.
Yeah,
Sorry.
that's fine.
Pretty good. Yes. Gotta.
She can't roll off very far,
No.
so.
Their goal on Jennifer's last one was to roll right in front. Was to roll right in front of this stone. So you make the removal and you sit there. That gives you the draw to the hearts, and that's all. By rolling that little bit away, it allows Kelly to come down to that stone. It's pretty straight on this side. We've seen that. So a bit of a easier shot, if you will, a little bit less pressure than having to find the hearts against 2. Big shot nonetheless.
Final stone here in 4 for Team BC.
Hard.
Up against 3 Manitoba Rocks.
Clean. No.
Can't afford to lose the shooter.
Clean. Whoa, nice.
And she hits it right in the nose. Nicely done from Kelly Scott as they pick up a single. Manitoba, though, has hammer and a 1-point lead here at the Scotties.
Hi, my name is Christy Moore, skip of Team Alberta. Today is Sandra Schmirler Day, a day that is very close to my heart, as my twin boys had spent 12 days in the NATO McHugh Center. I can only hope that you take the time to donate today, as it is very important that all families receive the great care that my family did as well.
That is very well said from Christy Moore, skip of Team Alberta. She's now the proud mom of 3 boys. And of course it is Sandra Schmirler Day here on TSN. Please call in, make a donation. Babies in crisis need your help. 1-866-210-6011 or sandraschmirler.org. And speaking of Team Alberta, Christy Moore with her final stone. She has the 2 yellows in there and trying for 3, playing a nice soft touch shot here. Needs the finish, needs the curl, and needs enough weight to get in there.
Well, I'll tell you, she has impressed so far. She is holding her own. She lost that first one yesterday, maybe a little bit of nerves. She is the real deal, though. This team is going to cause a lot of havoc this week. She made a great touch shot on her first one.
Curl. Hard, Michelle on red.
Cheveldae and Dykstra on the brush. Quick scrub. And I don't think they moved it enough, so I believe it's 2.
2 for sure, but that's a tough shot. Well thrown.
So they're tied up at 3 after 4. And you may actually recognize Christy, too, as the alternate for Cheryl Bernard at the Olympics in Vancouver, and she got to play, and she actually was pregnant with her first boy at that time. As we bring you back to our feature game here at the Scotties on a Sunday morning on Sheet D, it is Manitoba and BC. Kelly Scott making the hit and stick for her single, but it is Jennifer Jones, a 1-point advantage and hammer here in 5.
Whoa. Yep. Hard.
Nice shot, Dawn.
Nicely done.
Sit on the top one.
Yeah.
I took the 5.
I'm thinking this one's better.
I'm thinking top one is better too. I still timed a 5-1 on Dawn's first.
Still good.
So, yeah. Is that your ice, Sarah?
Less than mine.
Okay.
Line's good.
I felt that pretty close.
Just bite the 8-foot. Line's good.
5.
Line's running a bit.
Yeah.
Want to get by
6.
it?
Where?
7. Yep.
6.
Yep.
No.
Yep.
6.
No, you're up to it. Little rub, Gina.
Just rubbing off. Well, for the 5th, Diane Gushalak, she certainly knows about the benefits of the Sandra Schmirler Foundation. She had a little girl that was born at 487 grams. That's 1 pound, 1 ounce. Think about a pound of butter. 4 months too early, and was in the neonatal intensive care unit for 2 months. They gave her survival rate at 20 to 50%. So really tough times for that whole family. Emma is very happy, healthy. Everything has gone well, but you just never know. She'd had a great pregnancy till that point. Things happen, and it is so incredible the kinds of things that they can do with 1 pound babies, and it's a beautiful story, and we really do hope that you'll call in so that other mothers can go through what Diane did and know that at the end of it, there's this healthy little person just waiting to add to your life.
Like just
And really quickly, just in case you missed the number, it's 1-866-210-6011.
1 pound.
Well, I was hoping to get that one
Crazy.
out.
Okay.
Think you can get a nose with a 10? Make sure we get one out.
Say 10 and a half.
Yeah. I don't think so. I'm thinking like 10 and a half, 11.
Okay, 10 and a half.
10 and a half.
And the concern here is you look at that, you can see that that guard, that yellow guard is on the other side of center line. This is that path that they have found to run quite straight. As soon as you move any sort of weight up from draw, it just does not want to move, and they don't want to have it hang out and jam and just keep leaving the stones in the forefoot belonging to Team Manitoba.
No, right off.
No, nothing.
No, you got.
No. No.
You're bouncing, Gina.
Watch your roll, Gina.
That's all right. Okay. Yeah, it was a 10. Makes such a difference.
I think we come here anyway. Yeah. Half in the fort. Okay, Joe.
Half in the fourth.
Yeah, half in the fort.
Manitoba looking to place that stone on the top of the forefoot. They know that even though it's open, it's really tough to get to that spot with any sort of weight. And by putting the stones in the forefoot, you're going to have to throw forefoot more than just half back weight to get to them.
Okay, we can wait a
Not
minute.
curling.
We're there.
Wait, line's good, I think.
guys.
Line's good, I think. Oh boy, whoa then.
T-line.
Okay, stay with it.
T-line.
Whoa, 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 higher the better. Whoa, 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 whoa.
There's that finish when the weight comes off.
Okay,
It does
that's good.
move there.
It's fine.
The challenge comes when you throw weight.
That's good. If we don't take that, that's pretty good weight.
Yeah, that's fine weight. I was. Yours kind of slid right.
Yeah.
This is the finish we talk about.
To me, that looks.
Sasha was asked to throw an 11. She threw a 10. Just that little bit of extra weight did nothing. That's what happens when you throw weight that is just dying off at the end, or you throw in draw weight.
You could come this way with like back 4. Okay. Back 4 weight? Yeah. Just to unlock them? Yeah.
Yeah, I think I like that. 4.5 will be back 4.
It's tough. Kelly Scott finds herself in a position where she's down and trying to find a way to manufacture points. So they've thrown the guard. The problem is the guard is just a little bit too long. And on this ice, if they're not tight, they're hard to run back, and you cannot play the bumperish sorts of weights or bumper up and expect them to curl, because they will not on the sheet in this path.
This is certainly one of those times she needs a big shot from Gina Schrader. You can feel Manitoba with momentum thus far. BC needs something here to turn the tides, to get something going without Hammer here in 5.
Okay.
Sorry, Kale.
Hers just
grab the curl more than on her.
But where was her ice? I think we want a corner for right there.
Where is that? Okay. So like bite the 4?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's go.
What did it feel like to you, Jill?
I think it's good.
Yeah. 4 3/4. Line's tight. Line's good. Line's good.
Yep, it's curling.
Good. Hard. Whoa, wait only. No bounce.
Top 4.
No bounce.
No, we're
tapping. Clean it.
Whoa. We're tapping.
Clean.
No, T. Whoa.
Oh, then no.
Curl.
No. 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 Ah. Okay.
Manitoba continues to lie 2.
Even a nose on that one's not bad. Yeah, I don't know.
I think at 9, just a little early.
Opportunity to remove some red stones and for sure get some of that forefoot opened again. The yellow should stay. It's wedged in.
And there's a look now at sheet C. You see the house. Heather Nedewin, Team Canada, has that red one in the 8-foot. That's the counter. So now it's Marianne Arsenault from the Mayflower Curling Club in Halifax, drawing here for her single. And some movement there on our feature sheet, and it looks like BC is now lying one. Pretty close.
But at least if she taps it, like I should have something.
4 foot.
Tap this one? Yeah. Just tap
4
it
foot. 4
Just
foot.
even to unlock, like even about wiggle.
It's the voice of Colleen Jones. She's playing second, but she is the vice when it comes to calling the game. Wants the 4-foot,
Nice, Miriam.
and you bet that's nice. They get it there. So a single point, Team Canada leading 5-4 after 5.
I don't mind ripping.
If we do that, what does she play?
Like she's got no doubles here.
I like ripping, I think.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I should probably try and nose this one. But then we could nose that one. Sure.
I'm just, yeah.
Okay.
I like it better.
Okay.
Which I think the intern, you?
Yeah.
Okay.
I like this call as well. Jennifer's in control of this game now. She's 1 up. She has last rock, and probably most importantly, she's got 4 stones in the 4-foot area. Kelly Scott has 1
This one will
lonely
get in our way
yellow.
eventually. So.
You clear up that front. BC has to be very, very careful where they place their stones, or there's going to be a mittful going on the board for Manitoba.
Good brush. Good brush.
I didn't want to.
Yeah, no, I know. That's good.
Good sweep.
Good,
Good
Caitlin.
brush. Sorry, I wasn't putting that back.
We give her this, but I don't know. I
should
just
have
think,
something off.
yeah, she was always going to have that tap, and then
Yeah.
I think this is better.
Well, this gives us, like, you know, she does
Option.
that.
We just want to get 2, right?
Yeah.
Well, for Kelly Scott,
Try to roll into that pocket.
really needs to make this stone go away.
I think a 10.
Okay.
She can roll over there. It's even ideal. The roll is everything on this shot.
It's a little easy.
Kelly Scott, her first here in 5.
Wait. No. Off, Sarah. As much as you can.
It's the amazing thing about this game, those half shots.
She's still playing that same shot, I think.
Yeah, and then we have that. Even if we end up, you know, like just rubbing that, it's not
the end of the world.
No. Yeah, I like just nose.
Okay. The intern looks better to me for some reason, but
I don't like.
no, I think that I know it just looks better.
Yeah. Okay.
This should run, hey?
Yeah, we're closer to center, so it might come up a hair, but not a ton.
She makes the hit and she removes the stone. They know that the stone that is likely to be played might even be the hit and roll off her own for Kelly Scott. But what will be key then is the stone that is just about to be hit that will be sitting here by Jennifer.
10.5.
It's not going to be a long run back, and it could be for 4.
We should run, right? We filmed this.
Yep.
Almost perfect, yeah. Now she's got this double.
Just needed it to finish a little bit more.
Sorry, Caitlin.
It's off on the yellow, but we'll be fairly high. Like, we don't have to.
Just punch it out of 8.
Okay. These haven't been doing much. Like, yours at center tap got curl, but it's kind of like what Sarah's was, right, when we got by it.
Okay, so
back 12.
Back 12, back line.
Not important that she tapped the stone out, just wants to make sure it gets through the hole to the 12-foot.
Back 12-ish, guys.
Okay.
Try to kind of get up to nose and nudge it. I even think back 8 for line, don't you?
Whatever you think you can get to nose with,
Yeah.
kind of.
She can get shot here, right, Kathy?
She can.
Just 8.
Yeah, you can go. Yeah.
Not heavy 8.
Hard line.
7.
Hard line.
7. Hard.
Hard.
Well, yeah. I don't know. Try to bump it
Yeah,
hard.
we might have
bump
enough.
it hard.
Now plan B. Need to move that red stone enough.
Okay.
And they won't. And now an opportunity for 3
Maybe give
for
me
Jennifer
a little
Jones.
extra.
You got it.
I've heard a couple of times Jill say under her breath that she feels that it's just that little bit stickier in some of the paths. You heard right out of her hand calling 7 and 8.
That's the same? Okay, I've taken a hair extra from where we've been throwing, but I don't think it should be heavier. You guys?
No.
Not keener, I know, but
We're fine.
I just want to make sure we're by that yellow. That's all.
A big shot for Jen. Sometimes these look the easiest, but these are the ones that you have to make. These are the ones that give you that huge leap on the board going into the break.
Final stone here in 5 for Jennifer Jones and Team Manitoba.
Good. You need 4 foot.
A chance for 3 and a 6-2 advantage.
Line's good. Needs to move.
Line will get there, I think. Yeah, there it
Line's
goes.
good. Line's good. There it goes. Right to the tee. Right to the tee. Very nice.
Good brushing, guys.
And like so many times
Gotta go,
before,
Jen.
Officer
Good girl.
Askin will walk it in.
Of being out there a bit, it would.
Picture perfect.
Jilly, I gotta go to the wash. Okay.
3 on the board. Manitoba in control, up 6-2. Jennifer Jones, 97% thus far. Kelly Scott at 73%. Manitoba dominating thus far. It's day 2 of the Scotties. Well, she's a new mom. She's got a new knee, but it's the same old Jennifer Jones who continues to dominate. Made a lot of great shots, but what's the key shot?
Well, you know, for a team like this, when you're within one of each other, the game could go either way, but Jennifer really created some great offense. I think she made a great call in having Caitlin remove the guard to create an opportunity for multiple points, and when she's given the chance, she makes no mistakes. Great draw weight in a game that people have struggled with draw weight, puts 3 on the board and a 4-point lead.
The key shot is brought to you by Scotties, Canada's favorite brand of facial tissue. And we have to give Jennifer Jones a lot of credit. Coming into this contest, we talked about Kelly Scott having her number. Well, if you want to look at numbers, it has been all Jennifer Jones in this matchup. She's been out-curling the other skip by over 20%. And the difference on the scoreboard, Manitoba leading 6-2.
That's good, Dawn. Good.
BC has the hammer here in 6.
Gave her a little more ice than the first.
Yeah, what? And I was going to say... A harder kick.
Gonna have to bring it fairly tight, guys.
I think it is. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, you talked about those great numbers at the skip position, and it is all the way right through. You look at those numbers for Manitoba, the hits, and that's a little bit of angles more than anything else. Some great hitting for BC, but it has been draw weight, specifically draw weight by Kelly Scott, that has really brought their numbers down. You have 73% for Kelly, 98% for Jennifer Jones. Pretty tough to be winning on the scoreboard when your skip is out shooting the opponent's skip by 20% or more.
My fault. I'm sorry.
And After 5 is brought to you by Tim Hortons Premium Brand Coffee. Always 20 minutes fresh.
Bump them around, maybe? Oh, bump them?
Yeah, let's just play back ring weight.
Okay, okay.
Back 12.
Okay.
That double for sure is there, just off nose, but for Kelly Scott trailing by 4 points, needs to find a way to generate some offense, and you can do that 2 very simple ways. One is to throw the guards. They've tried that. They threw the corner. They still have that in play. The other one is to manipulate the stones in the house. Leave them in play. Freeze to them, tap them back. Maybe your opponent jams on them. 1 break in this end gives 2. 2 brings you within reach.
Yeah, you're rolling, Sarah. Yeah, looks good.
Kathy, a bit of a change too when it comes to the Scotties this year when it comes to the schedule. In years past, there was a lot of morning draws. Of course, Sunday, this is our first morning draw, but then it changes a little bit. We'll be back on the mornings on Thursday and then again on Friday.
You bet.
What do you think the players think?
Oh, I doubt you could find one player who's unhappy with it. It is it's a great change. It puts a lot of the excitement at the end of the week when the teams are at their best. They feel that they've got the ice conditions down pat. And it's a long, physically grinding week. Even though these teams do play a lot to get here, it does take its toll on you. There's so much activity going around outside of the ice. You've got family and friends here. The ability to sleep in just that little bit, even till 9 o'clock in the morning, and then go through your pre-game routines of eating well and having time and not having to get up at 6 o'clock in the morning will make the teams that much better. I'm sure everyone is super pumped about that idea. It's a great change, I believe.
Broadcasters aren't complaining either.
Well, I'm not going to lie. Works for me.
Line, guys.
Goal line.
Hard line.
5.
Go. Hard line to get by.
5, 6.
There's a nice overhead shot of Sheet A, Ontario, Alberta. Rachel Holman, final stone in 5, and she has the hit to pick up not 1, not 2, not 3. Well, 3. Just doing my LeBron James there, but.
Hard.
She actually had the chance to pick up 4.
Oh, wow, what a tough break, though, as she removes those 2 red stones. Yes, you're right, Kathy, and there is the 3. Could have been a lot more, but it is 6-3 after 5. Wow.
Double.
Okay. What looks better?
What? You can come here if you want.
Good decision. Instead of yelling down the length, good chance for Caitlin to come down. They've got lots of time.
Did you like that better?
That was my first thought,
Okay,
but
yeah, that's fine.
it shouldn't jam on that back
No, it
one.
shouldn't. No.
That's fine. The only other thing is we peel that.
Yeah, I'm just wondering how we peel it.
Okay. Okay. Firm. I would just peel it this way, 7/8 almost, like, or
Hard 3/4 kind of thing. Whichever you think is.
even if we make that double. But
Do you think that's going to be our biggest problem?
well, they'll probably freeze here, and then we can run in, or they're gonna have to. They have to deal with these rocks.
Yeah.
So.
If you
Kinda
think
like
that
this
one's going to
better.
bug you, yeah, then go for that.
Kind of like the out turn.
Yeah.
One of the concerns they have is the corner guard's been
Just wondering
thrown by
which one
Kelly
would
Scott for a
hurt us
reason. It's
more,
because they're going to use it. Caitlin's concern was if we peel it, do we risk running into that stone? Do you play it the other way? You can go into the other one. Jennifer's not at all concerned about that. And quite frankly, even if they do happen to jam it, they're still going to be lying first, second, and third. That's the only guard out front. It's the only stone that Kelly's going to be able to bury around. It is true she has to deal with the stones in the 4-foot, but there are still lots of rocks to come. This is playing the scoreboard, and a good call given the fact that Manitoba's up 4.
Hard a little bit, Jill. You should be good. Should be good. Go, go, go. That a girl. Great shot, Caitlin.
The girl. That was hard peel.
Yeah.
Nice shot, Kayla.
Good brush.
That was a hard peel.
What's that?
That was a hard peel to make.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, there wasn't much room for error on that.
No. That a girl.
I want to make sure I'm there, right?
Yeah. I think if you tap it a
on
bit.
the other side, I'm like, yeah, if you tap and flop
You're
open,
fine.
that's fine.
Yeah.
I think more like a 4-2 then.
Yeah.
Okay, we
got
got
room
now.
now.
8. Full 8 by 4.
Whoa.
Okay, stay ready. No, we
Whoa.
don't have this yet. No, just wait a bit. Wait a bit. Yep, you can go. Yep, 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 yep. Go, 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 go. Little roll, Sash. Go, 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 go.
Great shot.
Good call, guys.
That shot
That's a
does
nice
two
weight.
things. It moves one of the stones behind the tee line,
nice.
something that they can utilize.
more than one.
And also rolls a shooter close to the other red stone belonging to Jennifer, creating maybe the chance for a jam.
Queen only.
Oh.
Queen only. Yeah, right out, Dawn. Yep, 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 yep. Right out. Right out.
Go, go,
Right
go,
out,
go,
right
go,
out,
go, 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 go.
Good. Nice throw, Caitlin. I gave you too much.
Nice parallel girl.
Some other scores you can see there.
Hi, girl.
Ontario up in Alberta, 6-3 as Rachel Holman continues to roll. A lot of great support here at the K-Rock Center.
No, no.
Saskatchewan up 4-2 on Team Quebec. And it is Heather Nedowin, defending champ, up 6-4 on Nova Scotia.
Line's nice.
6, 7. No, 7, 8.
Okay, room
Line's
now.
nice.
You got
7,
room,
8.
guys. It's kind of running a bit.
Room.
Running a bit. Right
Room.
to T-line. Top
Room.
button. We need almost the pin,
I'm
guys. Here it's
done.
bending now. Hard, hard, hard.
Just needs to curl up.
Good
Great
throw,
weight.
Gina.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Good throw. Yeah. Yeah. I like it.
Good throw.
Okay.
Took its time curling that one. Did, yeah. Yeah, I thought it would get there easy for line. Ah, okay. I have to start hitting
All
now.
line.
Okay.
Gotta keep them around.
Okay, done. Let's go. Just sweep for the button, but if we've got no line, I'd rather it just be a guard. So Okay. I'm going to try to give you a sweeping weight here.
Jennifer has a little bit more flexibility because of that
Speed's good here,
stone
Dawn.
from Gina's not finishing and being a little bit deep. She already lies 1. She can place it right on top. It's a great shot, but if she's a little bit short, good option as well.
Jennifer Jones, her first rock here in 6.
Line's good. Whoa. Two. Little bump.
No.
Little bump.
No line.
No.
No line at all.
It's trying.
No.
No roll there. It's
Higher the
tapping.
better.
You can't.
No.
You can't. You can't. You can't. You can't.
No. Okay.
Good. You're done.
So that this guy comes back into play.
Yeah. Yeah.
You don't have to move it
we'd
far,
roll
but-
right into
Yeah.
the red. Okay. You want to try like a hack then? We don't have to move it far, but if we could nudge that to lie 2 right now, sure.
You can see that she can get to the inside of this red stone right there. And in the process, we'll be able to roll over there. She can just touch it. You can see probably maybe 4 or 5 inches. Not only would she be buried, but could be lying 2.
Hack, but I'm thinking
Wow, who
more
gave you the
this
fancy new
back line.
graphics? Very nice.
She like just back line, Gina?
Staring at my pen.
Very well
Wondering
done.
how this is happening.
Wow, upgraded. Down 6-2 here in the 6th end. Kelly Scott needing some magic. Her first.
Clean. Room. No. Close. No. Yeah. Whoa.
No!
Whoa. Clean left. Yes. Hard. Hard, hard, hard.
Gets by her own rock. Little flip. Bumps it enough. And there it is. BC lies 2.
It worked.
Great weight too. Yeah.
Well, they knew it was there. The challenge on the ice this morning has been where to put the broom when it finishes and in some of the paths where it runs straight. Well read, well thrown.
Firm. Can only get rid of one.
Well, Jennifer knows that it's going to jam red onto yellow and will leave one of them, but what she will do is if she can nut it, hit it right on the nose of it sideways, it will make it really tough for Kelly Scott to score more than 1. Doesn't mind giving her 1 at all. Does not want to give her 2.
Jennifer Jones, final stone in 6.
Atta girl.
Nice shot.
Runs it back,
Very
spills
nice.
it enough.
Great outcome.
Very nice.
Atta girl. Nice shot. Nice shot.
Very nice shot. Manitoba now lying 2.
Did you get second off that?
Yeah.
We have
This one
first.
hit. Nice shot, Jen. Beauty.
It's a great shot. She knew one of the yellows would stay around. Got some great action on that, and it spins.
Worked out way better than I thought, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Thinner.
There you can see it's for sure 1.
Like 8, 8, 9?
I'm going with 2. I think she's got 2.
Now for Kelly Scott, needs to make that run straight back.
8, 8, 9.
Okay.
Just touch that other red one on the way by for the 2.
A little bit early.
The key here is keeping your shooter, or does it matter, Kathy?
Well, it sure does if you want to score multiple points, because not only does she need to run it back, but she needs to be able to clip that red one at the back as well, Brian, because her shooter will only be half in the forefoot. So needs to make the run double or at least tick that second stone out of the forefoot.
Wait, don't even clean.
Clean.
Whoa, 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 no,
Whoa.
no.
Whoa.
No.
Girl.
Get up.
Got to come up for her. And she moves it enough to get the single, but not the result they were looking for. So it is 1 for Team BC, but still a big hole to climb out of, down by 3 without hammer. Time for an update now at the K-Rock Center. It's very rare, Kathy Gauthier, to see an 8-ender. Almost never happens. However, we don't see 6-enders very often either, and a chance here for Team Saskatchewan.
Well, we didn't see the entire end setup, but on the final stone, Allison Ross from Quebec tried to play a freeze and was a little bit heavy and bounced off. There is certainly a hole to go through here for Saskatchewan, and it would be for 6.
And look at this shot from Jill Shumay. Finds the hole, didn't even brush that. Bangs it on the nose and count him up 6. Unbelievable. 10-2 Saskatchewan after 6. All business, though, on their faces. And welcome back to our feature matchup between BC and Manitoba. It has been a tough grind so far for British Columbia and Kelly Scott. They did pick up the single in 6, had a chance for 2. It was a difficult little run back double, not to be, so they get 1, and now it is all Jennifer Jones. Team Manitoba leading, and they have the hammer now here in 7.
This is in. I kind of like this.
Well, Sarah sliding in. You really want to utilize the free guard zone when you're down 3 points without.
There's lots of space. Throw here. Okay.
Because she slid in, Jennifer a chance to start to remove stones, which is all that she'd like to do for the next couple of ends. Just run with her lead.
Yep. Wait. Whoa. Whoa. Yeah. Hard. Really hard. Watch. Follow it through, Jill. Follow it through. Follow it through. Follow it through. Nice. Good. Nice shot, Don. Come through that course. Yeah.
4.5?
Yeah.
You think 4.5 will be okay?
I think so.
No, you gotta wait on line a bit. Okay, you can go. You got room though, guys. Wait if you can. Lots of line still. It's getting better. Bring it when you can. Gotta really bend it. Keep it coming. Keep it coming. Yep. Go, 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 go.
Great weight, hoping
Good
that
one, Sash.
finish will kick in.
Meantime, we looked in live over to Sheet A, Ontario, taking on Team Alberta. You can help me out here, Kathy. It looks to be just a draw for the single. They're not going to make any play on that one redstone, so a draw for 1 for Team Alberta and Christy Moore out of the Grand Prairie Curling Club.
It is. They know for sure that the shot stone is the one at the top of the 8-foot. They spent quite a bit of time going back and forth and looking at that back 8 stone. I think that they do believe it is 2 right now for Rachel Homan's Ontario team, and that is why this is the draw for 1.
Where?
Line's good.
Keep going.
Line's good. Where are you?
Considering how well Rachel Homan has played and considering the score, this is basically a must-make here.
T-line then. That draw.
Thanks, Strud. And Shovel Dave will guide it in nicely, find the button. So there is a single, but it is Ontario in control with hammer, up 6-4 after 6.
Well, and on our sheet, Jennifer's team successful in tapping the stone back, but a little bit of a break for BC, and that the stone that is tapped is now second shot.
Hard, guys. Hard.
Yeah.
Okay, we're up to the yellow a bit. Yep. Keep it going. Hard on your second one, Gina. Yep. Okay, you're all right. Okay.
Well, and that's not close. That was an attempted tap.
A lot of great support for Team Ontario, including Craig Saville, who is in the building. Nice little wave with his little guy. Of course, he's off to the Briar for the 100th time, or at least it feels that way, playing with Glenn Howard. And actually, Lisa Weigel at Team Ontario gives him a lot of credit, that being Craig, for helping their team develop when it comes to sweeping and technique.
They're great brushers for sure, and I just don't think that
Nice shot,
anybody in any sport ever gets to the point where extra help doesn't help. You listen to the golfers all the time who are always continuing to work with coaches to improve their swing and to get a better stance. And same with curling. If you are a brusher and you take great pride in it, which I think most front-end players do, and thirds, then there's always ways to increase your PSI on your broom, your positioning. And so for the Ontario team to take some advice from somebody else, I think is awesome. Why not get better?
Line's
Wait's
nice.
good. 5.
Line's nice, guys.
Line's
Full
good.
8.
Line's
Yeah,
a bit.
line's bending.
Line's curling. Really curling.
What have we
4. 5.
We're losing lines.
There's that
let's
spot.
go.
It either runs really
Yeah,
straight. If it starts to make its move, it sure does.
Okay.
Nice weight, Gina.
Yeah. Don't mind that. Throw here.
Okay.
Rolling out's fine.
Okay.
Kathy, the one interesting thing I've always found with Team BC, you wouldn't know if they were up by 4 or down by 7. Consistently, they're very positive.
That's a huge part of the game, especially when you're in a week-long event like this. The teams come here on Thursday. You don't go home until Monday. It's almost 2 weeks. And you're going to go through the week with a couple of blips for sure. You may go through undefeated some year, but even in those years, you would still be playing good and bad. And that's one of the advantages of a team like Kelly Scott's, having been here before, is they know that it's not always going to do what they want it to do, and you learn from the ice. It's only their second game. You don't get a strong sense of frustration. That's a great face. I don't know. Throw it and see what happens. But it is part of it. It's forgiving yourself for not knowing where the broom has to be all the time, and knowing that you will learn as the week goes on.
A little more positive.
Yeah. Got room.
7.
Okay, right off for line. Can work with this one,
We
guys.
can freeze, yeah.
Yep. Yeah, for line. Hard line. Hard line. Right to it, guys. Hard line. Hard line. Go, 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 go. Okay, easy.
There you see Sarah Wozni on the left, making her Scotties debut. It's got to be nice to have veterans around you to know what to expect.
Makes the transition much easier.
Try to make that.
Yeah, but I mean,
Like trying to make that double.
yeah, it's a big
We're gonna
difference.
try to sit.
Whatever looks easier.
Well, let's try with here. You can make the double with that anyway. Or not here. Go here. 9.5.
Yeah, I'll give you a little less. I think we just pick it. That's not another real do there.
Yeah!
Hard!
Really
Really
hard.
gotta go!
Really hard.
Hard! All you got!
Gotta go. Okay. Okay, Caitlin. Okay.
Curled much more than they anticipated.
Kathy, I talked about this off the top of the show. We are blessed with a lot of fantastic curlers in this field this year at the Scotties. Look at this. Since 2001, Jones. A lot of Joneses. Kelly Scott, of course, in there for 2. Jennifer took over. Of course, Amber Holland, Team Saskatchewan in 2011. And Heather Nedwin back here defending. That is ridiculous.
Well, there's a lot to be said if your last name is Jones, and there is one of the best to ever play this game. Just went about her business quietly, played a very defensive game back in the day, and did the technical things so well that you walked off thinking, how did we just lose that game?
Really impressive, too, about Colleen Jones, as we just saw her. She's actually second this time around for Marianne Arsenault. She does call the game in the house as well, but doing a lot of sweeping.
She is. Colleen is very fit, though, and if you're going to play at any age, you do need to be really fit. And so as you get older, you definitely need to spend a lot more time to maintain your muscles and to maintain your flexibility, because that's a huge part of this game. And Colleen putting that time in because she still loves to play the game.
I think when she broke in, there was corn brooms as well. I believe 1978 or 79 was one of her first national appearances. That's outstanding. 79.
Yeah. Good try. Their foot of weight or so, yeah.
Lots of close draw weights today for Kelly Scott, just not the perfect draw weights that she's needed time and time again. That's so long, and so for Jennifer,
Is it edge to
pretty
edge,
good
or do I have
access.
space?
No space.
Okay.
Go 3/4, I think.
Oh, okay. Hack weight, we'll try to get to the nose if we can. This is a spot that will actually maybe curl a little bit, but.
Okay, yeah. Hack, you said?
I think hack, yeah. I'd like to try to get to the nose.
Let's go.
It's a pretty long guard, so.
Yeah, you got it.
White hack? Yep.
Nope.
Whoa! Whoa! Whoa!
Arm if anything.
Whoa! No!
Whoa.
No, clean!
Clean it in.
Clean!
Just clean.
Whoa!
Whoa.
Clean! Yep!
That's good.
Oh.
Good. Nice shot, Jen. Sorry, girl. Nice, Jen. Nice throw.
Good shot. Yeah. Pretty good, eh?
Kathy, the Jennifer
Little
Jones
over
show
there. It's got an
continues,
easy
96%. It's got to say a lot, too,
I like rolling right
when your
under,
teammates
but
see the
we
skipper
want
throwing them that well
so
this
bad.
early in the tournament that they could catch fire and do something special.
You know, because then
Bet.
that'll get into play. Just through
I
weight.
think so. It
Yeah.
doesn't matter if you punch it back here. Just got to get it out really out of the 4 foot, hey?
Yeah, do
Out
you
of the
like
8
that? Back line.
Okay.
Just going to play easy way to tap it back. But just to
Yeah,
finish what
I
you were
think
saying,
so.
Brian, I just wanted to listen to Kelly for a second. For sure, Jennifer's always a solid player, but
Feel
for
half,
any
like, just
team that comes out here and you see your skip putting those kinds of numbers up on the board, and Jennifer's made some big hits today, she's made some great draws, she's played some finesse shots. When you see that range happening and your skip's looking so comfortable out there and putting the broom in the right spot, and so far that's been a bit of a challenge of some of the games that we have watched here, gives you a great sense of confidence that you're in a good spot.
Clean.
Yeah.
Yep.
Whoa.
No, room.
Whoa.
Room.
Whoa.
Room.
Whoa.
Clean.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa. Little roll, Sarah.
Sarah.
Roll, roll, roll.
Great shot, Cal.
Good. Nice throw.
She got that little bit of a roll to the inside, but still access to that
Okay.
stone.
It's really going to get right behind, and it kind of didn't.
No, good shot.
Yeah, it was
It would
good.
really dive at the end.
Yeah. Same shot, really, eh? Do I have less of it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Half a rock is
Yeah,
good.
probably, yeah.
Jennifer no longer has to worry
get it
about
close to
whether
the
she
hole.
can play
1
it tight
feet.
by the guard, just needs to make sure she gets enough to remove it for the deuce.
Final stone here in 7 for
Yeah.
Jennifer
Yeah.
Jones.
Yep. Hard.
Yep.
Hard.
Whoa. Yep. Yes.
When they're on and off, usually a very good sign
Hard. Stay on it. Stay on
by
it.
the
Stay on
guard.
it.
Hard, Caitlin. Hard.
Avoid the jam as well.
Good, Jen. Good shot. 2.
And Manitoba continues to roll. 2 more on the board.
Nice shot.
8-3 after 7.
Take it. Yes, no.
Kathy, time now for the game story, which has been very one-sided.
Well, it really was. In the fourth, Kelly Scott makes a really good shot, but she's just fighting every time she has last rock to stay in this game. And in the fifth, when Jennifer had last rock back and Kelly short on a tab, it was 3 points, and that's really put her in great position. Talked about the skip rivalry. Jennifer Jones, for sure, lights out performance today, really making it tough on Kelly Scott.
The game story is brought to you by the Dominion, Canada's trusted insurance company. Update now. Team Quebec, Team Saskatchewan. I chatted with Allison Ross yesterday. She told me they're a fairly defensive team. Well, it's time to turn up the offense because Saskatchewan took 6 in this contest, and Ross trying to battle back.
Well, she is, and it's crazy that after taking 6 and being up 10-2 that there are this many rocks in play, but Allison does have a chance here. I hit for 3.
Okay, you're good. That's great.
Room. Holy foot. Go, go, go. Go, go, go.
Team Quebec from the Glenmore Curling Club in Montreal.
3.
Nice draw weight. There is 3. High-scoring affair. It is 10-5, Saskatchewan still leading after 7.
Good sweet girl. Sorry, Taryn. I just
And of course, a special day on TSN. It is Sandra Schmirler Day, helping babies in crisis. Please call the number on your screen or go to sandraschmirler.org.
I think, especially being a young team, almost a little bit fearless. We're not scared to throw anything, and we know we've put in the effort and the time that it takes to play at this level, and so we're just kind of going to believe in the work that we've done and believe in our abilities.
I'm super excited to be here. This never gets old. This is my 9th time as a skip, and I'm just ecstatic to be here, as well as my teammates. We never take this for granted. We always work hard to try to get here, and it's just a great event.
It'll be a battle of the last 2 winners of the Ford Hot Shots. Rachel Holman won this year, Carrie Galusha last year. They go head-to-head this afternoon, our feature game at 2 p.m. Eastern Time. And it's time for the Final End Challenge. Just a reminder, after the game, go to finalend.ca, enter for your chance to win a trip for 2 to Flim, Switzerland. Also a $50 M&M gift card. We will give you the secret word a little later on in the broadcast. We're moving 1 sheet over. Canada, Nova Scotia, that 3 spot in 4 stands out. It is a 6-5 advantage right now for Heather Nedwin and the defending champs. Of course, our feature game this morning was Manitoba, BC, Manitoba in cruise control. So we pick up action now in the 9th end. Canada with a 6-5 advantage. Team Canada also with hammer
Right till it stops.
with play underway here in 9.
Right till it stops. Go, go, go. Nice sweeping, you guys.
Good.
And Kathy, I guess if you're joining us for the first time and watching our coverage, one of the nice stories coming in not only is Team Canada defending champs and Heather Nedwin, but also another group of women well familiar with the Canadian colors. That is Nova Scotia, of course, Marianne Arsenault, Kim Kelly, Colleen Jones, and they're joined by Jen Baxter, a lot of veterans back in the show, as they like to call it.
Well, they do, and Kim Kelly really the only one that's playing the position that she played in many of those championships, which is 3rd. Marianne Arsenault played lead for many years, is now skipping this team, and Colleen Jones, who skipped forever, is throwing 2nd, but she actually holds the broom in the house to support Marianne when Marianne throws. Lots of years of experience. For this young lady, she is the newbie to the team, but look at those great numbers through 8 ends, so just fitting in perfectly.
Just clean.
Whoa, time the room. Just to it, I think.
Line's pretty good now.
Weight's great.
To it, right to it.
We're there.
Line's perfect.
With a little bump.
That's good. She can.
Shot.
Board.
Board weight.
And interestingly enough, this was Colleen's 5th for many, many years. Lainey Peters used to live in Nova Scotia. And we got to know her as the 5th for Colleen for many years. Very supportive of that team, so I'm sure kind of a special day out there for them as well.
Very nice.
Great
nice
brush.
shot.
Not only to get it by the guard, but avoid the jam as well.
Double them up. Straight double's not going to hurt you, I don't think. Right?
Great brushing to squeak by the guard.
Oh, I like that too, but I mean, as long as we stick.
Nice shot, Lainey.
Force.
Kathy, from the time that Colleen Jones came on the scene, obviously so much success, and then obviously a little bit of a break from the national stage in the Scotties, how much has the game changed?
Well, the game really changed while Colleen was playing it. She just didn't change along with it. Colleen did not adopt to the free guard zone as much as someone like Sandra did. Sandra embraced it. Jennifer embraces it. Colleen loved a very defensive game before the free guard zone came in. And when it came in, she still was not super comfortable playing a lot of rock. So she played it a very defensive game. So when she left to when she came back, it would have changed only in as much as Marianne might have called a more aggressive game.
10.
And they've had some blips on their screen, and they've decided to play a more open game, something that Colleen's more comfortable with, and something that got them success and got them here.
Come on. Ooh. Go, whoa, Beth. Sit. Go. All right. Yeah, okay, let's hit and roll. Hit and bounce in, yeah.
Never has a second called more audibles from
What weight do you want to throw? 4? Yeah. Give me a little more.
Jones, a 6-time winner of the Canadian Women's Curling Championship.
Yeah! Hurry! Hard! Go! Hard! No roll!
It's a little shy, eh?
I don't know. I think if she's unsure if we should play it, we have hammer.
Play it. Control.
Okay.
Blank is fine.
Yep.
Well, the game plan for Team Canada, one up with, would love nothing better than to have a blank this end and keep that 1-point advantage and last rock coming home.
Really straight here.
And expect that they're not going to force anything. And Nova Scotia perfectly comfortable with the blank as well. So do not expect to see a lot of aggressive moves.
Jessica Mayer with a hit and stick for Team Canada. And there's a look at Kim Kelly. Kathy, what were the biggest differences, if any, for you from representing your province and then coming back and actually being Team Canada?
The biggest thing is the adrenaline that you get in playing a provincial championship where you have your back against the wall. As we look at an update for Quebec and Saskatchewan, a chance, it looks like, for potentially 3 to take a 13-5.
The shootout continues.
It's crazy. But it really is the adrenaline that you get as a player having to win your provincial championship. As Team Canada, you know for a year that you're coming back. It gives you some luxuries to play in some things and to tweak some things.
Hey, girl.
Yeah.
Nice shot. Will it stick around?
Hard! Go, Jess!
Not, just 2.
Go, Jess! Go!
And there is handshakes for Quebec and Saskatchewan. So
Is that hers racing to the back?
Jill Shumay,
Good luck. Thanks, lady.
a rookie coming in when it comes to the Scotties as a skip out of the Maidstone Curling Club. What a start, 2-0. And Quebec falls to 1-1.
She wanted the roll behind.
Good, Kim.
You know, we talk about switching sweepers all the time to get more movement out of it. Kim doesn't use her sweeper, she uses her head to try to encourage rocks to go one way or the other. Please go this way.
It's like golfing.
Oh, wait.
The lean.
What kind of weight? 10. Okay, that was 10.
8 and 9? Oh, jeez, that's...
You know, Kathy, to follow up as we look at Beth Iskew here, third stones for Team Canada. What a special experience for us to be in Vancouver. And you talk about the Maple Leaf and the Canadian pride. It doesn't matter, I don't think, if you're an athlete, spectator, but I'm sure wearing those colors, which you got to do must be something special when you have the fan support behind you and a nation behind you at times.
It was easily some of the most proudest moments of my life. You realize that Oh Canada is the best song in the world, regardless of what's on the hit charts. And these ladies have gone through that. There is nothing like hearing your anthem as you are honored at a world championship. And you realize that, you know, it's not just your province, the whole country, a country that really believes in curlers. A lot of the countries, it's a sport that some play, but Canadians are very proud of their curlers, regardless of how they do, and how you carry yourself has a lot to do with how we look at the sport. And it's a very proud moment. And for these women to have had that opportunity, I know that for Heather and Beth and the rest of the team, they would like nothing more than to do that again.
I remember Amber Holland had a great comment. It was weird not wearing the green Saskatchewan colors, but she said she'd take red anytime.
Oh, you bet.
And there is Marianne Arsenault, as they like to say, back to the big show. Her first here in 9.
Easy, easy, easy.
Weight's nice. Whoa. Lot of room. Whoa. Lot of room.
Whoa.
Take it behind the tee.
Now, similar to sheet D, there is those spots out there where it runs straight.
I got it, Jen.
And now look at the movement. It comes, the break point is very late
Hey, Marianne, good.
on these sheets as we've watched them this morning.
I like that.
What an advantage, too, to have someone like Colleen Jones in the house for you as a vice.
Yeah, I thought maybe found.
Bad combination. I think the ice would have been fine if I was 6 feet short.
Yeah, the old sweeper's weight.
A lot of confidence. She's also much more relaxed in the house than she was as a skip. All the weight of the world isn't on her. Colleen had quite a health scare a couple of years ago. I think things like that also give you some perspective. It's tough. Sometimes, you know, as a curler, you think the sun and the moon rise and fall on this sport. It is a fabulous addition to your life, but it is not the only thing. And perspective makes you a better player.
Right off. No, we have nothing right now, Lainey. Nothing right now. Starting to come. Okay.
Little firm on you, hey? More control-ish?
I don't know. I kind of like that weight. I thought it was like 10.5-ish. Well, like 10.7, 10.8.
Yeah, it's too much for it. I believe. I agree.
Okay.
Just firm for board. Needed to be 11 versus that.
For that ice, yeah, or less ice. And
Okay.
I got a 10.3.
Yeah, no, I need to be 11 for board because that will bust. Once on that
Did it throw it nice and clean? I thought you threw it really well.
Yes, it does.
Well, good sharing of information about the weight. We also heard Marianne and Colleen have a great exchange. We heard Marianne say that she was just a little full, a little fat as she called it, and also felt that because she did not throw the rock to the sweepers, it went there on its own. It took a lot longer to make that break. So the ice is similar, but expect that she'll try to throw just that little bit less to catch the swing earlier.
And also, Kathy, so important to be accountable. If you really feel you missed having that conversation so that you learn from that as you move on.
You bet. It's not about being right. It's about making the next shot.
Gotta go. High. Yeah. Go. High. Go. Nice. Great. Nice. Pistol.
And there's that lovely finish with weight thrown to the sweepers.
What a beautiful woman you are tonight. I mean, this morning.
So we had about this ice, like over here.
It's got nothing on either side.
What?
It's completely fine. It's got nothing on either side.
In the bosom of the top.
It's with back 8 weight?
Yeah.
Okay, looks good.
I think it might be easier that way.
Can you see a smidge more?
Well, it's pretty much buried.
This side runs straighter, though.
Okay, let's go there.
I know. It's like my... What kind of weight are you thinking, Heather?
This is a faith and believe shot. Heather will not be able to see any of that stone from the hack. And so you cannot think about the target. You're aiming at the broom and not thinking of outcome at all.
9-10.
That's what she's seeing, which is nothing.
And I guess if you're Heather Nedwin, though, Kathy, worst case scenario, worst case, you give up a steal. You're tied up, though, with Hammer coming home.
You bet. The guard is long, and that finish is certainly there. We know it's makeable, but it's tough.
Whoa.
66.
Whoa.
Points all there.
Whoa. Whoa.
10.
Whoa.
10.
Whoa.
No, lady.
Don't touch it, girls.
He's trying to move now,
on
trying to
yellow.
swing
Hard
over
on
enough to
yellow.
move
Hard
it
on
far
yellow.
enough,
Hard on yellow.
and it's not to be.
Okay.
So it is the steal of 1 for Nova Scotia. And we're all tied up at 6 coming home, but it is Team Canada with Hammer.
We'll do the same thing 5. Hi, I'm Heather Nedwin with Team Canada. I encourage you to call in today for Sandra Schmirler Day for a wonderful cause.
Thank you for that, Heather. And yes, please make the call. The Sandra Schmirler Foundation helping babies in crisis. 1-866-210-6011 or sandraschmirler.org. In the meantime, it is time for the M&M Meat Shop's Final End Challenge. Secret word is vice. I like it. Go to finalend.ca after the game for a chance to win. And there's a great look and a good view of a great game. All tied up at 6 as we are keeping an eye on Team Canada and Nova Scotia. Heather Nedwin and company with the hammer as we come home here in 10, delivering lead stones for Team Canada, Lainey Peters.
Line's good.
Close.
6. Easy.
And a great job last end by Nova Scotia to bury and to learn from Marianne's first one to make a good one on her second.
Gotta go for Wade.
Where?
Maybe
Whoa, ladies. 14-6.
Whoa.
Get over.
Sit.
Sit. No, no,
Easy,
no.
Jess.
14-6.
Okay. Yeah. Or she wants it there.
So I'll throw the same and you guys can just sweep it. I'll throw the same and you guys can just sweep it a
Okay.
little.
Sounds good.
Woo! Shaky.
Where are we?
Think you're looking good.
Got room.
Whoa, let it move a little.
Lots of room.
We gotta go. We gotta go for tight.
We don't have weight.
Wanting to make sure there's as much
go, go,
separation
go, go.
between those two
bit,
as
every bit,
is
every bit.
possible.
Good, Jen. Nice shot. 5-4.
Team Canada curls out of the
88.
Saville Sports Center in Edmonton.
Little more line.
An amazing facility.
Whoa, there.
Whoa.
Got to curl there the first year that it opened.
Sit down.
And of course, that's our next stop.
Let it work.
It is.
It's trying to come down.
The season of champions, the Tim
sit.
Hortons Briar in Edmonton.
Sit down.
Another quality week with you.
Rexall
down.
Place should be fantastic, though. The
That'll be
Olympic
great.
trials, the building was electric, and we expect the same. Of course, the last time the Briar was in Edmonton, it was
Just a bumpy.
Heather's husband, Dave,
Yeah.
and Randy
Just
Furby
bump,
coming out with a
baby,
title.
Like board.
And they've got another local boy to cheer for this year and another great contender.
Yep.
Have to look at him as one of the favorites.
Yeah.
What do you think?
That being
Yeah.
Kevin Martin, of
Like
course.
that?
Yeah.
And a family affair as he's taking his son as their 5th.
That's really neat. Asking Colleen to move those stones around. At this point, impossible. Even with the outturn to get to the button, we believe. And so it's tapping these stones back, needing to keep her shooter in front.
Go, 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 go. Hard. Go, 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 go. Hard, 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 hard. Go, go, go. Hard on it, Marianne. Hard. Get it back there. Good shot. Good. Great shot.
Heel.
And now for Heather, really does not care the circumstances in the house. It's all about removing the front stones.
Let's go, Jess.
Nice throw. So it's in betweeners, eh?
Yep.
Full line. Just over.
Make her over. Go, go, go. Make sure it's over.
Just over.
Go, go, go. Okay.
Looking
okay.
for a long guard, the number 1 spot, just really high, so there's no double.
Just.
And Kathy, those are tougher than you think, because
They
if you
are.
hog the rock, then you're in big trouble. And if you come in deep, you're in big trouble.
They are. You know what? It's one of those things that's in your mind. You start looking at the hog line as a target and throwing less than you would normally. But you're right. Those ones are harder to throw than you think.
Hard. Okay.
Great shot, Jess.
And there you see a live look on
True. Huh?
Sheet D, the feature game that we started with this morning. Manitoba in control. They've controlled most of the game, up 8-4. You see their stone there. Back 4. BC is second shot. And Jennifer Jones now drawing in for a pair.
And just the ongoing challenge of the day for Kelly Scott. Great weight, no line, just over curled on her. And so it does give Jennifer the chance for the 2, a 10-4 position after 9.
Meantime, Kim Kelly delivering now in our new feature game on Sheet C.
Line's good. Line's great. It's all you. All you.
Line's great, guys.
Line's great. Go. Yep.
Go. Come on, Kristen. Go.
Faster. You
And you see Don Askin is actually now on the bench, and they're
A little more.
getting some help from their 5th, Kristen McCush.
Sure. You sure? Well, I didn't look. I just wanted to move this one. Oh, sorry. Sorry. I didn't hear the for sure part. I can take this one. Yeah. Yeah.
So you're just going to take a look.
Yep.
I think it's 2.
Clean. Just clean.
I agree.
I do.
2.
So it is 2.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're fresh. It's good to
Thanks for the game.
And they decide to shake hands. So Team Manitoba still perfect at this year's Scotties. They'll move to 2-0, and BC Kelly Scott will drop to 1-1.
You gotta go.
I can't hear what she's saying. She said whoa and switched it to a go.
Yep.
There's one thing, Kathy, we have noticed in listening in, and it's our pleasure and luxury. We're very thankful we get to hear the athletes. Nova Scotia's having a lot of fun out there.
They are. I think that one of the things that happens when you repeat so often, as Colleen and Kim and Marianne did, you still appreciate it, but you forget how incredible the experience is to play in a Canadian Women's Championship, especially one that is sponsored by Kruger and Scotties. It's such a first-class event from start to finish. Coming back in, they're enjoying every moment.
Let's look at the thirds numbers here, Kathy.
Well, some great numbers for Beth Iskew. There's nothing wrong with Kim Kelly's numbers at 83, but if you're doing plus and minuses, the plus goes to Beth. And the beautiful news is that she's equally good on hits and draws, which means that Heather can give her anything and feel pretty confident she's going to make it.
Player comparisons are brought to you by Capital One. What's in your wallet?
Well, after I brought you breakfast this morning, not much.
Really?
Didn't know you're going to eat everything.
How we forget about dinner last night.
Yes, we do.
6-6 here in the 10th end. It is the defending champs, Team Canada, Heather Nedewin with the hammer. And the first on the way here from Marianne Arsenault.
The shot stone does belong to Team Canada, but biting the top of the 4 is second shot, and that's a stone they're trying to protect, or they're hoping that by throwing a guard, maybe they'll lure Heather into making a play on that 4-foot stone.
How's that?
Yep. Good.
Enough?
Good. Nice, Mary.
Time.
Time out.
Time.
I don't mind.
So if we peel,
we come here. Where's she go? She got nothing.
well, she's got a soft weight. Can she get to that?
That's tough.
Or
Do you guys like this? But she always has that. Hey?
Yeah. What if we took that away from her? Is that crazy?
This isn't bad. But then she always has that.
if we peel the
What do you like,
guard,
Daryl?
yeah.
Tap up.
Or a straight hit?
Yeah, depending.
Play the guard up. She plays a straight. If she hits, it sticks there.
She taps to here, then I've got the run back double.
Sure. Yep.
A double.
Or she hits and stays right there,
And I've
and
got
then
the
you've
draw.
got a draw.
I've got shots.
What do you like? Yeah.
What I don't like is leaving this up here.
The guard?
I really, the guard, I think the chances of trouble.
Okay,
That's
so
kind of
she's
true.
gonna nose this,
Yep. And then we have the draw.
and she's gonna flop in a little bit.
Pretty skinny.
So, but what if she does this? Then I'm hitting, or am I
Or we
draw?
can just draw again, same thing.
I think we're left with the draw at the end.
Okay, because if we do this, she's just got that dink, and
Yeah, and
okay.
then we're, yeah. Okay. Okay.
Well, a good
Heel.
discussion.
Yep.
I 100% agree with this shot. You have last rock. You are currently shot. One of the thoughts that Heather was looking at initially is maybe what we do is that we come around here and we beat her to the punch and we lie too, then what? But if you don't make that shot perfectly, there is a yellow stone right, sorry, Beth, didn't mean to do that in your back, that she could play the tap up and then you're in all sorts of trouble. If you peel this, Marianne has to still make a good shot. And whatever Heather has as a last shot, it's either promoting a stone, maybe 3 or 4 inches as a hit, or a draw.
Whoa.
Her degree of difficulty will be much easier by removing this guard.
Clean. Yep. Yep. Yeah. Clean. Yep. Just make sure. Good. Nice throw.
Yeah. Yeah, I like
8.
forward. I mean, and maybe Marianne, you do just want to move it to there.
Maybe
So
just
if you
like
hit
the
edge
edge.
there,
I like the top too.
I think she's playing the out-turn draw. I don't think she's...
Well, it might be just an easy dunk double. You don't want to roll too much, right?
No.
We can get as much to nose
Yeah.
as we can.
Yeah.
So, I think I like forward. That what you
nice.
threw there.
I threw
was
back
nice.
line-ish,
That's
right?
right.
Yeah, I threw to there.
That came up.
Mind you, I
think it'll
contacted
run
2 rocks, so...
Straighter with board.
Yeah.
Like that for
Yeah, I
board?
love it.
Okay.
She was saying that she liked the hit down there, so she was
2
saying
choices. One of them is that you play this hit and you leave 2. It is true that there may be a double there, but we've already heard the conversation and we believe that Heather will play the draw. The other option that she could do is ignore that stone and come down here and
no
draw.
sabotage today.
Her choice is to hit as much as she can stick on the nose or in that area. Because that yellow stone right behind where Colleen Jones is standing is in play, the double also means that Heather would have to stick around for that point, remembering now that with that steal last end, it is a tie game.
So the final stone here in 10 for Marianne Arsenault. She has to make a play on that red stone. Currently, Team Canada with shot rock.
Gotta go! Well, hard! Hard! Don't leave it! Hard! Right to it!
Big scrub got to get by their own Yellowstone. A little rub, and it's not to be. And with that, Heather Nedewin does not even have to fire her final rock. It's handshakes. as Team Canada
Good
will
luck,
improve to 2-0. The defending champs off to a great start here in Kingston, Ontario, while Nova Scotia falls to 0-2. We're back after this. And there is one game remaining, and that one is actually a final as well, as it's handshakes. Ontario defeats Alberta 9-5, the final there. So Christy Moore of the Grand Prairie Curling Club will take the loss, and that woman right there, Rachel Holman, continues to roll out of the Ottawa Curling Club. And there you see a few teams perfect thus far. Ontario, Saskatchewan with a nice surprise thus far at 2-0. Manitoba and Team Canada, and still waiting to get on the board, Alberta, Nova Scotia, Newfoundland, Labrador, and Prince Edward Island. It is day 2 of the Scotties, and it is Sandra Schmirler Day. Please help babies in crisis. SandraSchmirler.org, or call the number on your screen.